times and it was closed up.
And you want to try it out?
Yes. It's mighty fine. It's good.
What's up, everybody, man? We down here in Douglas, Georgia, at Tasty Georgia, man, aka The Trap. Y'all come visit us at 911 South Gas Avenue, where it's good food, you know what I'm saying, great vibes, you know what I'm saying, where we sell wings, hamburgers, you know what I'm saying, hot dogs, nachos, tacos, egg rolls. We sell a little bit of everything. We have special going on, you know what I'm saying. The food is so good, though, man. Check this out, man. She got a award in the window. You know what I'm saying? That's from Douglas, Georgia. I don't really know too much what that means, but she gonna let y'all know what it is and what it means. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on the inside. Let's go.
Listen, we're here with the owner of A Taste of Georgia. Can you explain to us where you got A Taste of Georgia from?
I was really looking for a piece of home when I was living in Colorado Springs when I started my business. So I was trying to think of a name to do my business with. And being that I'm from Georgia and I love Georgia, and then it was like bringing a taste of it to Colorado Springs because the food was like mediocre and trash. So that's really where it came from. Me being there and missing home, really. So I just thought of A Taste of Georgia.
I saw you play sports in high school, such as track and basketball. How did you start a business from applying those two things that you did in high school?
Playing basketball and track really didn't have nothing to do with it because when I was in high school, I was going to go into the military, the Air Force specifically, but moving away to Alaska, I instantly changed my mind about it, and working for other people just didn't work out for me. So I took my grandmother's recipe, and I didn't think it was going to take off like it did, her banana pudding recipe, and I started in some mason jars. And it took off for me in Colorado Springs. And so I just started doing different desserts in a jar. And then I went to the juices. And then the first thing I tried was seafood and then the wings. So it kind of progressed over the years. And it just really took off up there. So that's why I will forever love Colorado, because that's where I started my business at. It took off from Colorado.
And in Colorado, what made you be in Colorado, if you don't mind me asking?
My ex is in the military, so,
okay.
Ex-military spouse. So that's why I ended up in Colorado Springs.
And do some of your recipes from today involve you being from Colorado?
You said do they what now?
Do some of your recipes or influences that you have on your menu, do they come from you being in Colorado?
Kind of. Just like the puddings and then like the juices. That and the egg rolls, but other than that, like I built that being in Georgia. So like the wings and the seafood and the desserts and the juices, that definitely played a part in it. But like all the other stuff that I do not like, the different specials and stuff, that come from Georgia.
Okay, let's talk about your rewards. I see you have some accomplishments hanging on a wall out there. We got it on video already, so you don't have to look for it. You good. We got you covered. We see you have some accomplishments. Can you please explain the one on the window first? You know, someone tried to explain it, but he said he gonna let you do the explaining.
The one on the window is the Excellence Award. I was kind of shocked when they called me. They called me last week and told me that they had an award for me, the Chamber and the DDA. And I was kind of shocked because I was in the middle of catering something, and they called me and told me, like they had an award. So I was like, okay, because I really don't. I'm the type of person that I don't really look for stuff from people. So that just goes to say that nothing ever gets overlooked. Like everything that you do, like somebody is watching. Like, so it really came from like 2024 when the hurricane hit, and most of the city still didn't have power and stuff. But up here at Pop Plaza, we had power. So me and my team came to a conclusion, like, let's do something, because I love to do stuff. So we fed the whole community breakfast. We had a Blackstone outside, and we had so much help, so many people, so I'm grateful for that. Like, we was cooking probably like 4 hours. Like, the food ran out, we went and got more. Fed the Trojans, the football players last year. Fed the girls basketball team this year. And then, like, also with the hurricane, we had like a big trailer out here, like full of household goods, canned goods, everything, just for people to pull through, and we just put stuff in their car, water, everything. So I guess
How did that feel, like having a business at the time, knowing that you actually had the opportunity to be able to give back to the community? How does that feel for real?
it felt good, like, because I'm a giver, so it's natural to me. Like, it's natural. Like, I don't ever look for nothing in return. It's always natural to me. Like, I don't be wanting nothing in return. Just as long as I can make somebody feel good, make somebody smile, that's all that I do it for. Like, that's it. That's all.
I see you very community driven, from actually doing things in the community to actually having people on your wall. I first want to talk about the right side of your wall when you first come in. The people get to see it, this in the video. So they get the opportunity to see some influencers from across the world. Can you talk about some of those and why you have it on the wall? You don't necessarily have to go into depth, but more so, why do you have it on the wall?
With the wall, I'm big on Black Lives Matter, the movement. I just love my Black people, like, and to see like most of them cases unsolved, and police brutality and stuff like that. Like, we have to stand for something. You feel me? So that's really, like, I'm just so big into that, like the hate crimes, the Black on Black. I want that to stop, but it's really like I want the Black people to come together and woosah all the other stuff. But like, I'm really big on Black Lives Matter, like.
And can you explain the left side of your wall that's more so, seems to me, is more people who are from the local community? Can you explain that side of the wall?
Well, that side of the wall, one of my best friends, Tiffany, and most people know her as Rolly. When I first started my business, she was like one of my main people there, like helped me so much throughout my business, like truly an angel on earth. So I always have to, honor her with doing stuff, because I wouldn't be where I am really without her. And then my cousin Derek as well. He my motivation. Days when I want to give up, get frustrated in the kitchen because it's too much going on. I just, I'll do my necklace because he on my necklace. I'll do that. Or if I see the number 88, that was his football number for Coffee County. 88 always come with it. My phone percent with it, some change on the receipt, whether I just see it on the tag. But it just always remind me, like, take a deep breath, like, I'm with you. So all the people that's close to me, I really do this for them. Like, I always say, I do this for my people in the sky. So when I do say that saying, that's who I be doing it for. Like, the people who, was close to me, and it's who I really do it for. I don't give up because of them.
Some people don't know, like myself. How long have you been into business?
I started my business in Colorado in 2016, but I opened my store in Douglas in 2020. I started it was a small shop up here at Pop Plaza. I started there. So at the end of 2020, I moved over. This building became available, so I moved up here. So this October will be, this October will be 5 years.
I don't want to stop you from doing your work, so we just going to follow you. You mic'd up, so you can go ahead and complete your order. I let the people give a understanding of how you work in the process. You know what I'm saying? We're not giving y'all no recipes now. We just gonna show y'all a little brief how she get down in the kitchen a little bit. And we still gonna ask a few questions in the meantime. So y'all can see how, it goes down at the Taste of Georgia. So having a business, you say, since 2016, what do you feel like is one of your most biggest struggles that you came across thus far?
The biggest struggle is finding good help. Good help is definitely hard to find, especially like with where I'm located at.
Why do you say it's so hard to find? People say it's a lot of jobs and opportunities out here. Why do you still feel like it's hard for hard work?
Because running my shop, running the front, anybody can tell you who have worked the front, it's really no joke. It ain't no joke at all. At the end of the day, you got the phone ringing, people walking in to either order or pick up their food. So when you on the phone taking one order, then somebody beeping in, and then the person walking in, hey, I'm trying to call y'all, seeing that we on the phone, trying to take an order or something. So it's like a lot of people who haven't like been experienced or used to like overwhelmness in a restaurant or business, they're not used to it. So it can get pretty overwhelming up there with trying to have one person just work the front. And then as far as back here, it's so much stuff. Like to learn with like the kitchen and stuff. So a lot of people, it'd be too much for them. Like most of the people have said, you know, like it's too much for them. But yeah,
What do you think
help.
the most things that they say is hardest in the kitchen? Is it cooking the food? Is it the process in which it takes to get an order out before they get frustrated by a customer? What do you feel like is the hardest thing?
It probably is. I would say in the kitchen, learning like the different sauces, which, you know, like I try to keep like a list of the sauces around. I want him to come back here because he worked in the kitchen. I want him to tell you.
Actually tell him to come back here.
Mark, come here. Because he worked back here, so you
look,
can ask him
we
that.
want the realest, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
it's
This
real
is all
raw,
real
like,
back here. We
you
don't,
know,
we don't want
he
this to
can
look
tell
fancy.
you, like, because he worked for me, so.
Ooh, to me, I'm gonna say probably cooking.
Raise your mic up a little bit.
Probably to me, I'm gonna probably say cooking it, boss
Why
man.
you say that?
Because man, you see them tickets.
And just imagine even more than that.
Just imagine
He seen her earlier, though, with all them tickets, so.
just like that day when they were just supporting her for black business on.
Oh, Friday.
You should have seen all them tickets the other day. You got them. They want to yeah, like we at McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? We cooking. You know, she cooking as the order. You know.
To my people who have a business who may probably come in the same predicament y'all came in, how did y'all manage to make sure, you know what I'm saying, the business didn't go down?
Just support. You know what I'm saying? Support her when she's stressed out. You know, you gonna get stressed in this business. You know what I'm saying? As long as you have a team that's gonna come in and help you, not aggravate you, support you. You know, as long as you got a team in here like a mama. You know, if I come in here some days and help her, you know, it'll run smooth now. You know what I'm saying? You got to come in here with a heart to want to work. You know what I'm saying? With the mind frame to work. This is a business. You know what I'm saying? You got to treat her like a boss, not a friend, as when you coming in. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, if you can have that mindset and that stepping stone, you might be successful as her. You know what I'm saying? As my dog, I call her my sister. You know what I'm saying? That's my sister. That's my mom. I've been knowing her before she even had this restaurant.
Yeah.
She was out the bike seat of the car. That's why I call her Jesus.
He's definitely been one of my day ones. Definitely.
Big Snow. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about definitely.
I just seen the grind in the hustle. I just keep praying and wishing her the best. I see that she growing, you know what I'm saying? I like what she got going on. But, you know, other than that, it's fun working here if you got the right mindset, boss man.
You gotta have the right mindset.
Like we in the club, like you would've saw we selling something else up in here. I'm talking about wild people showing up for Taste Georgia, and I'm talking about they would go all night. Like we stand up till 12, game might end at maybe like 9. Man, they come in all night. It didn't stop.
So you gotta be on point to work here that night.
Yeah. That was my first time working. Like, was Friday Night Lights. So it was a little overwhelming. I was almost having a little panic attack because I didn't expect to see so many people in one place for one thing at one time. So, but it was good. It was
Since
a good
you
night.
work here, it seemed like you're the perfect person to ask this question. What was the most thing on the menu that people were coming to get?
Well, I would like to say my flavor, trend spin. I mean, I'm just impartial to that, but I mean, it's really some of everything. I really can't pinpoint just one. Definitely egg rolls, because whenever we don't have egg rolls, they missing the egg rolls. Like, so I don't know. She can't never do a day without egg rolls because they calling like, oh, I want.
I saw that. I sat and watched for a couple of days, so I got to experience it for myself. So I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yes. Did you do one day this week with no egg rolls or something? Or was it last? Yeah.
So they like try us without these egg rolls, and they got a problem. Look.
Yeah, especially with that Trojan special now that she got the combo with it. Yeah, they looking for them egg rolls and the wings.
Well, look, I wanted to get first-hand experience, y'all, from people who work here, not just the owner. You know, some people, they just be talking, you know what I'm saying, to make this go forward what it's supposed to. You know what I'm saying? I want to get real experiences from people who used to work here at the Taste of Georgia. You get what I'm saying? Look, we appreciate you.
Yes. See you later.
Because I know we got some interviews from people that, you know what I'm saying, done worked with you before. I like to know what kind of environment do you like working in that make you just be like, they gonna be like, ooh, she cooked this today.
The type of environment, long as I got me some good music, you know, going and I can sing to it, and like the vibes just vibing and you know, like the stuff is flowing, like the orders getting out quick like
What you
that.
consider good music though?
Good music. I mean, I
Because it look
love.
like Mom Duke's in the kitchen too, so it look like y'all gotta have a transition
Yeah, you
or a
know,
little a good mixture.
we rotate. I love a good old school tune. You know, I love me some Betty Wright. I love me, you know, I love some Maxwell. I love old school music. But of course, I love Ride Wave, Jeezy, Snow. Um,
Oh, that's where Snow came from.
yeah, that's what Jesus Snowman. I love Nipsey Hussle. I like all types of music. I like country music. You know, love a good R&B. So it really depends on my mood for the day. Really, like I really just play Pandora here. So long as I got some good music and I can go fast, I can't work without music. I can't do that. It's like my day is going slow if I try to work without the music. But yeah, long as I got a good vibe and you know like a clean, like nothing cluttered and stuff, which you know like working in the kitchen, you have to be realistic and stuff gonna be everywhere really. But long as I can, you know, like take a breather to clean it as I'm kind of going and stuff, then I've learned it as well. But other than
So,
that,
so can you explain what we got right here?
we got the Trojan Special, which is 6 wings, regular fries, and then an egg roll. It comes with a steak and cheese egg roll, but a lot of people like to sub their egg roll, which this one is a Josh roll. The number one flavor, sticky icky wings, and then they just got regular fries. I came up with this when the football players won the semifinals last year, and I wanted to feed the football team. And I came up, my mama was like, well, what we gonna do? And I'm like, we need a special for them because I do a special for everybody, really. So we came up with a special for them. So this was that, and then when they won the state, like it just stuck. Like I didn't plan to do it every day, but it just became so popular that I literally do it. I cannot have it on the menu because that's all they call for, Trojan Special, Trojan Special. A lot of people get loaded fries with theirs. A lot of people get saucy fries with theirs. Change the egg rolls to wing flavors, but yeah, this is my number one seller. And then these are just 6 steak and cheese egg rolls. They come in 3 or 6. But yeah, number one plate.
Growing up in a small community like Douglas, knowing there aren't many people who are trying to start a business, the normal thing they know to do is to go to find a 9 to 5, which isn't a bad thing. What made you want to go and start your own business?
Because backing up to when I was saying that I was a store manager from Alaska to Colorado, I just knew then that I couldn't work for somebody. I just knew like what I gave to that company, I was like, I can give to myself. Like instead of clocking in every day being, you know, unappreciated and all the ideas and thoughts that I have, and it's like why put my energy into somebody else's business, you know, when I'm already doing it. So just make it a legit business instead of, you know, just trapping. Like that's what I used to say, I'm trapping. Like trapping out the truck. I used to before when I was busy, I would do pop-up shops. I started at my mom's house. Like I would fly from Colorado, and the people here, they would want me to cook, and I'm like, I didn't really plan on cooking when I came home to visit my family, but I had such a high demand, so we first tried it at my mom's house, and when I say her yard was full.
What's happening? It's your big guy Gorilla Zone. Check this. I need y'all to download Di-VerZe Hits. Hits with a Z. That's Di-VerZe Hits. Out right now. It's free. Download it. It's your boy Gorilla Zone. Check it out. Let's go.
If you had advice to a young person starting a business like you, what would you tell them?
Woo, keep God first in everything you do. That's the main thing. Like when it gets overwhelming, it gets frustrating, you want to give up, you know, take a deep breath and be like, I had to learn. You just have to say, thank you, Jesus. Like, be grateful and stuff. And learn as much as you can. Get as many resources as you can. The food industry is like the hardest. I tell anybody, the food industry is the hardest. A barber got it easier. A hairstylist got it easier. A person selling clothes, a photographer, a videographer, anybody, I feel like they got it easier because there's so much like steps and precautions you have to do, like as far as your license and safe serve and, cooking food right and being clean and, you have to be careful with food. So if anybody is wanting to go in the food industry, I would say, like really study up on it. And when I knew I was taking it serious, like I really did my research, I really studied up on it, and I was like, is this really what I want to do? Like, is this what I want to do? Do I want to make a career out of it? I never seen myself owning a restaurant. I never seen myself doing this. I really didn't. Like I said, I wanted to go into the Air Force. And then it just, everything happened for a reason. So I would say that's the advice. Find, some good help if you can. And I wouldn't hire friends and people close to you. Like the only person I work good with is my mama. Yeah, that's the only family that I work good with.
Shouts out to my dudes.
Yeah, shout out to my mama. She the GOAT. She the backbone of this. She don't be wanting to get in the camera. I wish she would. She bet the cheese and out, but she don't want to be in the camera. She bet to say this, say that. But look at her. But without my mama, I wouldn't be here in the position that I am. Because it's been so many days I want to give up, crash out. And I've been taking losses since 2020 with losing people close to me. So it's amazing. God is amazing that I'm still here, still standing. Like I just lost my grandma in November, and that's been the one who gave me her banana pudding recipe. So she was one of my biggest cheerleaders, biggest fans too. Like she always came up at 8, just so proud of me. Especially when I went on WALB to Town and Country. I was on she was a big news person. She loved WALB, so she was telling me she was waiting on it to air 2 hours before it even aired. Like she was sitting on ready, to see her granddaughter on TV or whatever. So, for me to make my grandmother proud before she left Earth, that's a blessing. So, I just say all that to say, keep going, like Rodway said, that's one of my favorite songs, keep going. Good help, good people around you, the energy have to be good around you. A lot of people come around you just to come be nosy and stuff like that. But when you have true people, like good people around you, hold on to them, cherish them. But, it's a lot that come with this business stuff. It's a lot. I can talk all night about it, but, we're not here for that. But that's in another session. But, yeah.
That's for part 2, y'all.
It's a part 2.
Definitely
yeah.
coming back to touch bases and see where you...
I just be all over
where you wet in life. You get what I'm saying? But I want to let you get the opportunity to tell people where they can find you at. Whether that's online or whether that's... You know what I'm saying? You want to give out a phone number, social media, let people know. She said, y'all already called me too much.
But nah, for real. We're located 911 South Gaskin. People always, when I say that, they be like the block. And so the block is next door. We are Pop Plaza. It's uphill where the block at, but that's down there. We uphill. But 911 South Gaskin, my logo is on the door. We're next to Blaze Barber Academy. Shout out to Blaze. And then we have Paul tax service on the end. So get your taxes done. Go if you want to sign up for barbering school. Then get you something to eat. But yeah, we're here. And then a lot of people, you can put it in Google Maps or Apple Maps. It'll come up. You can find me on Google. My Facebook page is A Taste of Georgia. My Instagram page is A Taste of Georgia. Phone number 912 384-1349. The phone stay busy, so if you can't get through, like I always say on my Facebook post, you're more than welcome to come in and order. That's really the best way to order, to walk in and order, because the phone don't stop. It really don't. I'm surprised it ain't ringing now. But yeah, that's pretty much.
Look, we appreciate you. We appreciate the Taste of Georgia. We appreciate you for blessing the community. Is there any things you want to say before we get up out of here?
I just want to thank you for, giving me the opportunity to do this, and having faith in me for shooting a little 1-2 and stuff.
1-2. That's what we're here for. You gotta have each other back. You know what I'm saying? Can't be out here doing this on your own. You feel what I'm saying? So anyway, I can help push you out there. Look, I'm here for it.
Yeah. And if anybody need a job, you feel me? Holla at me.
Say that one more time.
If anybody need a JOB, word of the day, come talk to me. But serious inquiries only. Like, I need top-notch customer service. I had an employee, my all-time best all-around employee. I call him my evil twin. His name's Zion. He passed away, but I always, when I interview people, I always use him for customer service because he loved my shop like it was his. I'm talking about the customers loved him. They knew his name. He knew their orders. He would laugh and giggle with them. He would make them feel comfortable, you know. And I just haven't found that. Like, no shade to who have worked for me, but I haven't found that, which I'm not comparing, but I just need that customer service that want to be here, you know, want to work here. And from the front to back, he helped me from the back to the front, you know, just all around. So if you do want to work here, I need top-notch customer service. And when I say top-notch, I mean Zion. So, yeah, that's that.
We appreciate it. Y'all heard it here first at A Taste of Georgia, and we up out of here. You heard?
DJ Ray, why you doing like that, man?